I am Allison, a librarian with the Spokane County Library District, and today we're going to be doing a slightly spooky story called Creepy Carrots, with words by Aaron Reynolds and pictures by Peter Brown, and I'm reading this book with permission from Simon & Schuster. So let's see, Creepy Carrots. Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots, and the carrots that grew in Hopper Field were the best, fat, crisp, and free for the taking. He pulled some for a morning snack on the way to school. He yanked out a few on his way to Little League practice. He ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper couldn't get enough carrots until they started following him. He first noticed something strange after the big game against East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack when he heard it, the soft, sinister tunk, tunk, tunk of carrots creeping. He turned, but there was nothing there. Just my imagination, he thought, but he hopped a little faster. That night, as he was brushing his teeth, there they were! Jasper whipped around, but nothing. He laughed at himself, picked his toothbrush off the floor, and went to bed quickly. The next morning, he approached Hopper Field slowly. He reached for 2 wild carrots. Nothing happened. He bit into one. Nothing happened. Whew, creepy carrots. It was ridiculous. But when he arrived home that evening, "Mom, Mom!" Jasper screamed, "Creepy carrots in the shed!" His mom opened the door slowly. There weren't any carrots, not even the regular kind. "There are no such things as creepy carrots," Mom said, shaking her head. Later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it breathing, terrible, carroty breathing. And there on his wall, looks like a big shadow of a carrot. "Creepy carrots," he shouted. "Dad! Dad!" His dad thumped into his bedroom and threw on the light. They searched under the bed. No creepy carrots. They looked through the closet. No creepy carrots. They opened the dresser drawers. No creepy carrots. "Just a bad dream, son," his dad said, shaking his head. "Now go to sleep." That wasn't going to happen. By the end of the week, Jasper was seeing creepy carrots creeping everywhere. Jasper knew his parents were wrong. Creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. But they couldn't get him if they couldn't get out. Jasper hatched a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed supplies and headed to Hopper Field. You can see him measuring, cutting, digging, using water, and building. As the sun finally set across Hopper Field, Jasper Rabbit smiled. On his way home, there was no tunk, tunk, tunk. There were no carrot-shaped shadows. His plan had worked. No creepy carrots would ever get out of that carrot patch again. And as the sun finally set, the carrots of Krakenhopper Field cheered! Their creepy plan had worked, they were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit would never get into that carrot patch ever again. The end. I hope you enjoyed a slightly spooky story with me reading Creepy Carrots. Have fun reading, guys. Hello, I am Allison, a librarian with the Spokane County Library District, and today we're going to be doing a couple of slightly spooky crafts. If you registered for the Zoom Slightly Spooky celebration, you would have gotten a supply bag that has everything in it you need to do the 2 supplies. Today I'm going to be showing you a little how-to on how to do both of those crafts, monster slime and a dancing ghost. Okay, we're going to start with monster slime. So I know a lot of you have probably already done some type of slime. This one is going to be a monster slime. So let's open up one of our supply bags. You're going to need glue and this has saline solution in it, which we're going to need. There's also some monster eyes and some glitter to give it a little pizzazz. So we are going to start with the glue. So you're going to need a 1/2 cup of glue. If you don't have the supply bag from the library, if you registered for the program, you can do this with supplies that you can get yourself or you have at home. So you can use, I'm going to use clear glue today, but you can also use white glue or colored glue or even a glitter glue. But we're going to use clear, and this is, we're outside, so bear with us with the breeze. So we're going to empty the glue into our container. Any type of bowl will work, or cup, just something that you can stir and mix your solution in. Make sure all of that's in there. So a little bit of science behind the slime. Our first ingredient is glue, and it is a polymer. It is made up of long repeating identical strands or molecules. And these molecules flow past each other, keeping the glue in a liquid state. But when we add our other ingredients, make sure the wind doesn't blow anything away. We also have in here, I forgot, baking soda. So when we add our saline solution and our baking soda, it causes a chemical reaction, which makes those long strands of molecules start to mix and stick together. So they become kind of like leftover spaghetti. They kind of clump. So we've got our glue in our bowl. So let's make our chemical reaction. We're going to use 1/2 tablespoon of baking soda. I'm going to put that in there. And we're going to need 1/2 cup of water. So here's my 1/2 cup. I'm going to fill it with water and measure out 1/2 cup to add to my glue and baking soda. Put this to the side. Now we want to mix this up. I want to make sure the glue and the water are all mixed up together. So you have a nice, you make sure the baking soda is all mixed up in the glue and the water as well. So you kind of get a cloudy, clear mixture. So right now we have glue, water, and baking soda in there. Our next ingredient is going to be glitter. So here I have some gold glitter. There's all different colors in the packs. Make sure my stuff doesn't get blown away. And I think you can add as little or as much glitter as you'd like. I think I'm gonna put all of mine in. And we'll see what that looks like. Okay, I wanna mix that up, make sure the glitter is all evenly distributed throughout your mixture. You kinda wanna sit here and make sure it's all mixed up. Make sure there's no clumps. Nice and smooth. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our saline solution, which is, this is about 1 tablespoon. So the top twists off. And then you can squeeze it in. And this will take a minute. If you're impatient, you can always have a grown-up help you cut the tip off, and that will help. You can have it come out faster, or you can have fun squirting it into your bowl. But as soon as you add the saline solution, you're gonna see it start to stiffen up and clump together really fast. Okay, and then you want to stir that in. Okay, so you're gonna see it firm up and get very gooey. So you want to keep stirring. It takes a while for you to get all the saline solution distributed throughout your mixture. So stir, stir, stir. And you're going to start seeing very goop, a lot of goopiness. And as you stir it, you're going to see it start to, when you see it start to really clump and pull together away from the sides, like you can go like this, and it comes away from the side of the bowl pretty cleanly, you know you're getting there pretty good. And it's really making kind of more of a ball, and it gets really hard to stir. Now our last thing to add is our monster eyes. I'm sure you want a monster staring at you out from your slime, right? So you can put those in. So you have some monster eyes staring at you from your goop. You can mix those in, and you can take it out and put it in your hands and knead it. The more you knead it, the better the consistency will be and less sticky it will be. Now we used these for saline solution. You may have to switch out for something like this, a saline solution. Contact solution will not work, but just pure saline solution is the trick for this recipe. It has borate ions in it that cause that chemical reaction along with the baking soda. So that is how you make your monster slime with eyes in it. So I hope you have fun with that, and we will move on to our next craft. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next craft, which is a dancing ghost. So since we're outside, we'll see how well it'll work for me today because we have a little bit of a breeze. But we're gonna take our tissue paper and our balloon from our supply pack that you may have gotten if you registered for the program. If not, just need a tissue paper, balloon, a marker if you have it, and a pair of scissors. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna choose the white tissue paper, and I'm gonna cut out a ghost. So you can trace out the ghost if you like. I think I will. And I think I'm gonna draw a little face. And I'm gonna cut him out. If the wind will cooperate with me today. My outline might be a little rough. You can take your time. and draw a much better one than me. Because the wind is playing with me today. It won't be as neat as I'm sure yours will be. And cut out, be careful of your fingers. Okay, there's my rough outline of a ghost. You can see it in the wind here. So, we are going to blow up our balloon. You can see my face get all red blowing up the balloon. Okay, now I'm gonna tie it off. Oh, my ghost almost flew away. I'm gonna put my pen on top of him. I need that ghost. So I'm gonna tie off the balloon. Get a parent or a guardian to help you tie off the balloon. Maybe they can be kind of tricky. So I have my balloon. I'm gonna hang on to it because of this wind. So now I'm going to rub it against my hair, or you can rub it against a carpet or a rug. So this makes electrons get transferred to the balloon from your hair or carpet when you rub on it. So it gets all static. You can probably see my hair. This results in the balloon having a negative charge. Now our ghost has a neutral charge. So when this has a negative charge and this has a neutral charge, when the balloon is brought close, woo, need a little bit more charge. You may have to rub your head a little bit, or your carpet, or your rug. So when the balloon is brought close to you can see that's not the wind, that's the balloon attracting the ghost. It's not quite picking it up off the paper. Whoop, and now the wind wants to take it. But the balloon, when it has that negative charge, will create an attractive force from your neutral ghost, pulling the ghost up so you can make it dance. Works much better inside without any wind, I've got to tell you. But that's what you can do. And you can make all kinds of little figures. You can make a bat, you can make a pumpkin, you can do all kinds of fun things and make them dance across your table with your balloon and your tissue paper. Okay, so I hope you have fun with this and create many dancing ghosts. We'll see you next time.